What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the last episode of Bravely Default. Last episode, you guys, we made our way through the poisonous miasmic woods and made our way to the city of Florum, which apparently is a nation of women and flowers. Shocker. Anyway, yeah, last episode, Anya's found out that the city that she remembers from her childhood, well, it's, well, not quite as, pure and wholesome as she has remembered. And, we're gonna go talk to the matriarch, see if she has any information on what has happened. Also, in between episodes, I did do a little bit of leveling up both, everyone's levels and jobs, which, whether or not that comes into play, I don't know. We'll see.
Who might you be, child?
I am Agnes Oblige, Vestal of Wind. It has been many years, Lady Matriarch.
Ah, I see it now. My, but you've grown, dear. Florum is more beautiful for your visit.
Aww.
On the topic of Florum's beauty, Lady Matriarch, just what has happened here?
Then you've seen it, have you? Be sister to the flowers, woods, and waters, pure of mind and body. Those were Florum's ways.
But not anymore.
Emphasis on were, I fear. Now the girls war over who can ornament herself the loudest.
Well, that's not good.
They spend their days staring into mirrors, while nature's beauty is lost to them. Their neglect has turned Florum's lands to wastes. Her beauty is all but lost.
That's a bit much.
How has this happened?
At some point, there emerged the notion that prosperity was limited only to the most beautiful.
But you guide this land's laws, Lady Matriarch. Did you notice no change?
Not until it was complete, I fear. It truly was an insidious thing. And now I am left to curse my powerlessness to reverse this corrosive tide.
I join you in despair, Lady Matriarch.
Going to cut you off there, Ring-a-Bell. Lady Matriarch, I wish to speak with the Vestal of Water. Is Olivia at the temple?
Ah, of course. The two of you were so inseparable as girls. You scarce passed a day apart. Seems almost yesterday that. Fond memories of fairer times. But I fear the Vestal of Water is in hiding. Even I cannot say where she makes her hermitage.
No.
Then how does the Temple of Water fare?
It suffers for the absence of its mistress and her acolytes. These months have seen it go ragged.
Agnes, it may still hold some clue. Why don't we begin there?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so basically everyone's like, I'm prettier. The water Vestal and me. Sounds like you and the Vestal Water were close. Olivia was my one and only friend. She is very dear to me. We were all the same age and was elected as Vestalines around the same time. Then we succeeded our predecessors and became full Vestals as well. We were always together, walking the same path and step. I do not know that I could have endured the Vestal training without her. She was always the talented one, smarter than I, but kinder as well. She shone so bright. There was a time we traded letters nearly every day. Despite the distance separating us, she always felt close by. Aww. Once we became Vestals, our responsibility kept us from writing as often, but I never imagined anything like this. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find her. She's probably busy looking for you right now, too. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Also, like, the lady Mitchell was like, oh, everything's gone to waste. Like, nature's beauty has eroded away. But if we look outside, like, maybe I'm just not I'm not a nature guy, you know? Because this doesn't look like waste to me, but... Oh well. Alright. Well, good thing the Temple of Water ain't too far. Oh, we're gonna be able to just go straight there? P.S. Life. Pious. Not a person in sight. Still, so at least they see the temple unharmed. Also, the fact that the lady Major was like, oh yeah, Olivia went into hiding a few months ago. How long did the fucking catalysm shit happen? Like, a few months? Temple of Wind was torn apart. I was worried we'd find the same here. Indeed. At the very least, it seems the acolytes escaped harm, but I hope. The smell of the air here is nostalgic. I hear all 4 temples share a similar design. Perhaps they all feel this way. The construction is plain, just stone and simple windows. No ornamentation to speak of. When the sun filters in, the prayer hall is suffused with a calm warmth. I used to love just watching the light pour through the windows. I can imagine how peaceful that would be. I would imagine, because you lived a very small village life, Tiz. I would imagine, like, oh yes, I lived a peaceful life at a temple. It's like, yeah, I lived in a village where everyone knew everybody, and, you know, nothing really happened. I'm certain, it seems dreadfully dull and monotonous life to outsiders. But to me, life in a temple is rich and tranquil. Tranquility is great, in moderation. That is also true. You know, you gotta take everything as you get it. But didn't you ever get the itch to know what was going on in the outside world? It's not as if we completely forsook the world around us, even though apparently we were raised in this temple, we were born in this temple, and apparently we're gonna die in this temple. But, yeah, I don't know, because, like, the vessels of wind, water, earth, and fire, they seem to be like these important figures designed to protect these crystals. Like, I would imagine they would have knowledge of the outside world, even though Anius has been kind of oblivious. The world within the temple is simple enough, that's all. Like, yeah, we didn't ignore the outside world, but we just didn't go out of our way to, you know, interact with it. Oh, hey, save guy. Well, I guess we're staying on. Okay, we're probably not gonna have a boss fight immediately, right? Oh? What's wrong?
This is... No!
Oh. That's not good?
A shield already surrounds the crystal. The same as that I placed upon the crystal of wind.
Then, does that mean Olivia already awakened this one? But it's so dim. It looks more like the shield was put up to stop the dark from swallowing the crystal entirely.
So last year.
The water vessel is the only one who could have created it, and now only she can remove it.
She must have sensed what was happening sooner than I. She managed this just before the crystal was lost.
Completely.
And then she hid.
I can't see what her reasons were, but she handled the situation brilliantly. I'm impressed. There's no risk of the crystal being swallowed up like this, or of any humans meddling with it.
The fact that her shield stands is proof Olivia lives. Isn't it, Ari?
Uh-huh. Wherever she is, she's doing fine.
Okay, fine, it's subjective.
That's an enormous relief.
So that means we need to find her if we want to awaken the water crystal, right?
That's the best way, certainly. But not the only one.
Are you sure?
These shields can only be invoked by the Vestals of fire, water, wind, and earth, and dismissed by the same. But that's not to say that the Water Vestal's shield can only be dismissed by the Water Vestal. You should be able to get past your shield, Agnes, and awaken the Water Crystal too. Is that true?
Yes, there are 2 such cases written of in the Crystallist scriptures.
I think you should do it, here and now, while we have the chance. The whole world could fall into shadow if we don't hurry. We can search for Olivia as soon as we're done.
You know, that's actually a fair point. You know, time is of the essence.
I cannot. If the water crystal is to be awakened, it ought to be at Olivia's hands. The rite of awakening has been performed only a handful of times in the history of the Crystal Orxy. It's only right that Olivia be the one to release the prayers of the lineage of water vestals.
That's a good point.
Well, yes, but we don't know where she is. Where do we even start looking?
Let us return and speak with the matriarch again.
I mean, I feel like Ari was being a little too insistent there. But at the same time, she is kind of right. Like, we do have, like, time is of the essence here. Cutscene? Yep.
No believer escape. Show any who struggle no mercy.
They found us. It's over. All over.
Oh my
Keep hope alive. We have to make it to safety. Now run!
What was our crime? Is a quiet life of piety such a grave offense?
We've done no wrong. No wrong at all.
Yeah, that's honestly just fucked up. Like, that's one thing I never understand about religions. Like, you have to kill anyone who doesn't share your same religion. Like, why? Like, because yours can be the only one? I don't know, just a lot of religions I'm just like, I just don't understand. It makes no sense to me, especially like, they're like, oh, our
Not
God
just
commands us to
empty,
do this.
but utterly abandoned, you say?
You know,
Still, it pains me to say I haven't a clue where the Vestal of Water may be. Indeed, I'd hoped that might be something you could tell me on your return from the temple. I am sorry.
why would we tell you?
Then we're at an impasse.
What drove her into hiding to begin with?
Were the
Gee, I
Eternian forces
wonder.
after her? If they wanted Agnes, it stands to reason.
Who was sent here to Florum? The Blood Rose Legion! Do we go pick a fight?
I am a wanted criminal and you a traitor. We could be marching to our own executions.
If I may, this seems like a job for my journal, Let's see what hints it can offer. I'm not certain this is terribly relevant, but I found a curious passage.
What does it say? Anything could help.
Promise you won't get mad.
Oh, that's not good.
Very well.
The Wind Vestal entered the Sacred Flower Festival. And it ends there.
What? Wait, what?
Give it up, Ring-a-Bell.
Oh,
There's
she
no
got the
way
beauty
she's entering
contest?
some tawdry pageant. Let me see that. Huh. Well, I'll be. It really does say that.
Yo, ring a bell on the party.
Agnes? Hello? There's no call to panic here. Just because it says
Yeah, it
something in
kinda is.
Ring-a-Bell's book doesn't mean you're forced to play along if you don't.
No, I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Really?
Though the celebration has changed,
the festival remains Florum's most important ritual, does it not?
Just so. It was a time of prayer for the year to come, for a bountiful harvest and freedom from illness or harm. One girl
Yes,
was
yeah, well,
chosen
that's a
for
no.
her purity of heart to serve as flower maiden till the next year's festival. She would join the spirits in nurturing Florum's flowers. It was an honor and a great responsibility. But recent years have seen it become a hollow shell. They compete by skin-deep beauty alone.
Yet it still remains an important event, attended by all in Florum. If I enter, Olivia will know I've come to seek her out. Aha! Then we won't have to look for her because she'll find us.
It's dangerous. That's a lot of attention you'll be calling to yourself.
I understand the risks,
Good point.
but if it means I am able to see Olivia, I will enter.
Then, I'll help however I can.
I'm not certain a man would get far in the competition, Tiz.
I didn't say I would enter!
Good point. But yeah, it's still like,
This is
if I attend the
awful
festival,
roundabout.
she'll
Are we
come.
really doing this? I still say awakening the crystal should come first. Are you
Good
listening?
point.
Hey! Eri, given the tasks that lie ahead, I think enlisting the aid of the other Vestals must come first. I guess, but still. So, do you have any idea of how the new Sacred Flower Festival even works, Agnes? I do not. Given all the changes here, the mind boggles.
Well, we did pick up that flyer. Let's have a look. Oh. Entrants will flaunt their beauty on the stage for all to see, it says.
Beauty contest. Plain and simple, then. From the sound of it, competition will be fierce. I've no need to win. I need only alert Olivia to my presence. But, and I say this with love, you're rather plain, dear. You could get lost in the sea of color. Am I? Then, what do you propose? Luckily, the potential here is top-notch. Wouldn't you say, Tiz?
Oh god.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Teasing him about his crush.
Look at him blush!
You're a gemstone in the rough, Agnes. That's my professional opinion.
Then tell me, what must I do? I suppose step 1 is studying up on the trends here in Florum.
But yeah, but like the whole like, oh yeah, the sacred ritual that everyone in Florum attends. Like Olivia will show up there. Like, if Olivia is really on the run and in hiding, then no matter how important the festival, she'd be like, you know what, no, because they'd expect me to show up for that. Excuse me. Trespassnisha. What's Fashionaaabluh here? What? Fashionaaabluh. You know, fashionable, that's how the hip kids said it back home. Okay, how old are you guys? You guys gotta be like in your mid-teens at late. Like, oh my god. Have a look at this. An heirloom floral linen stole. That's lovely and fashionable. Not fashionable. Fashionaaabluh. Fashionaaabluh. Dear, where'd you find it? I'm envious. Aren't you? As a gift from your mother. If you wrap around you like this, it makes for the perfect accent. Absolutely fashionable. You're always fashionable, though, dear. Not fashionable, fashionable. And yes, I'm saying that on purpose, because I'm not going to... Haha. Well, you certainly as fashion minded as she is, Ring a Bell. You're always fussing over your hair and your shoes are blinding. What can I say? I've lived my life in front of a mirror. A proper pompadour is a joy and a responsibility. Shoes and belt must match. That's why in the beginning you don't know half of it. Clothing I really like, I never wear. Don't want it to get dirty, do I? What use of clothes you can't wear? See, that's a good point. That's why I never care about fashion. Like, if it's comfortable and doesn't look too stupid, there we go. See, Diz, you're the only country bumpkin in the group. Okay, that's a bit mean, Adia. Come on. Like, sorry he's not up on the current trends in a country he's never been to before. Get the stole try. Stoles on guys are in this season. But this season is warm. That's the point of wearing a scarf when it's not cold out. See, he's being practical. I like that. Scarf, isn't it a... Just try it. At times one must suffer to be fashionable. Yeah, I've heard beauty takes, like, pain and sacrifice, and that includes the ability to breathe, apparently. This has to look ridiculous. Oh well. I'll think of it as a sweat towel. Did you look, fashionable? You look right at home reading the garden. That seems a bit harsh. Sorry, but I got no use for girls who just stand there and show off the boring colored hair. Wait,
The latest thing in
got
Flora?
the face
This spirit hairpin I'm wearing? Obviously, it's the must-have item. Want one? Well, too bad. The traders don't stock them. Who does? Not telling.
Okay. Guess we just gotta keep looking around, I guess.
Here for a spirit hairpin? I'm sorry, but I fear we don't carry them here. There's a specialty merchant who comes into town every so often. Seems they're the only source. Though, if you're hunting trends, all the girls are dyeing their hair these days. Like that girl there. Though, I'm afraid we don't carry dyes either. Really, where do they get all this stuff?
Good point. Amazon? eBay? I don't know. Florence finest food. Oh yes, what's Florence finest delicacy food-wise? Let me guess, I would dearly love to escort you, right? Without question, but I'm also just hungry, aren't you? Now that you mention it. So, on yes, any recommendations? Florence is known for stream noodles. Oh, and water jellies for dessert. That actually sounds pretty nice. The noodles, not the jellies. That sounds lovely. If you have anything that sticks to the ribs a bit more. A bowl of eel wafers, perhaps? Oh, I believe cream perch is in season. Eel wafers bowl? What in the world? It's a delicacy made by stacking thin slices of eel from Florence marshlands. Quite famous. What's a cream perch? A river fish prized for their aroma. They swim upstream at this time of year and are served salted or fried. I think some fried cream perch sounds good then. Perhaps I'll try these eel wafers. Oh, me too. Eel wafers, fried perch, and water jellies. What, one of everything? Yeah.
My hair color? Isn't it just to die for? That wasn't a pun. Anyway, petal hue they call it. It's the biggest thing ever. Of course, I discovered it first. Other trends? Like I'm gonna tell you. I'm all the beauty Flora needs, thank you very much. But some of the men here have traveled all over. They may know something new. Ooh, if they do, tell me.
No. Oh, God.
The latest trend? Who cares? Forget about the newest thing. Show me the sexiest.
An enlightened opinion.
Yeah, dude.
What a woman needs is boldness. It's settled. We're going sexy.
Yeah.
That lady there's on the right track. Get her to teach you a thing or two.
Wow, these guys are just like, no, we gotta go like pure sexy. And Anya's over there just having like a little panic attack. Like, oh god. Idea, did you take Ringabo off on another of your shopping sprees? What can I say? I just see clothes and I can't help myself. It's abundantly clear looking at all the bags in Ringabo's hands. That's another thing I never really understood, like on like cartoons or TV, like when a bunch of girls go shopping, they make the men carry all the bags. I mean, I get like, oh, they're being gentlemanly. Like, it doesn't look very like nice because it's like, oh yeah, the men will carry it. Right? It's just like, oh, we're so delicate. We can't carry all this stuff. It's like, I don't know. Like cartoons have always made me think like women on a shopping spree, like. Not trying to say anything mean about women or anything, but it's just like, you have two arms that aren't broken. Why can't you carry your own stuff? Poor numb hands. Worth it. I mean, just look at her in this adorable one piece. Idea, you already own a dress that's practically identical. What? They're totally different. See? The length is short on this one. It's all the rage. If you're gonna buy new dresses, every time hemlines change, you'll be broke in no time. Yes, and my purse is in no condition to support a little habit. and like, they make the guys pay too, which I never understand that. Like, you want the dress, you pay for it. Needless to say, mine is so fuller. I haven't got 2 coins to rub together. Oh, that's just horrible. Like, making him pay for your shit. Don't tell me. Thank you so much. Wow, Adia's just being a bitch. She basically just stole Tiz's wallet and is like, hey, thanks. I really hope she's doing this to get, like, Anya's, like, fashionable clothes. Otherwise, like,
Sexy
I
clothes?
Adia right now.
You certainly won't find them in the shops here. I'll let you in on a little secret. The old man of the woods comes a few times a year. He's a total pervert, but the clothes he sells are knockouts.
The old man of which woods exactly?
Somewhere in the southeast,
You know?
down past Mount Fragmentum from what I hear. Whoever he is, he said he knew the matriarch and the Vestal of Water. He was leering when he said it.
We gotta go talk to the sage of Yuyana Woods again. This whole episode has just been one very uncomfortable episode. Right, Matriarch.
Lady Matriarch, pardon my asking, but do you know of a perverted old
You'll be looking for the Sage of Yuliana then.
They didn't even have to finish.
How a man of his years manages the trip here from the Yuliana woods on foot, I'll never know.
What? There's a path connecting Florum and Yuliana by foot?
Done! Let's be off!
It's unsettling how eager you are about all this.
He wants to see his friend. Like, do you know an old, pervy merchant? It's like, oh yeah, absolutely. You didn't even have to finish. I'm amazed an old man like the sage still travels town to town by foot. Evidence of the man's tireless commitment to sexy clothes, my dear. Yeah, I doubt that. I bet there's some magical reason. I knew from the moment I saw him, he's no ordinary grandpa. Look, just because he's old doesn't make him a grandpa. Maybe he doesn't have children. So, I have no problems with the fact that we round up here, but... Do you guys really plan to put Agnes in something... sexy? I feel I'm ignorant in such things. What makes a garment sexy, precisely? From what I know, the more skin it shows, apparently. Oh, goodness, how to put it. All that for Agnes, my dear. I spoil the surprise. I feel so bad for Agnes in this. Like, she's like, oh yes, I live a very quiet, like, peaceful life. And then fucking Adia and ring a bell like, now put on this bikini! Today's black as pitchless. Entry number 1, ring a bell. Okay, so let's head back to Yonlin Woods or whatever. I'll talk to this lady. Petahue? Need to find Petahue? I don't dye my hair, I'll fall behind. Skip meals all week? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I guess I gotta find, like, Petahue or whatever. Okay. Do you have any? I
You
doubt
seem
it.
the kind, reasonable sort. I would beg a favor. I'd like your help searching for
What?
2 girls. Sisters. And still just children. They were seen heading for the gardens at the city's west, but haven't returned. It's my own fault.
Oh,
They
no.
came in asking after spirit hairpins. Oh, if you didn't know, those hairpins are all the rage these days. Part of what the girls are calling the holy
Okay.
trinity of fashion. Incredibly expensive, though. Anyway, I don't stock them here. But I told them they might find some in the gardens. The gardens are a dangerous place for children, you see. I'd hoped to scare them off the idea. I was a fool to
That's
assume.
a horrible.
If you find them, please bring them home.
Are they your daughters? Or just children you're watching over? I mean, I suppose it really doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I'd hope to scare them.
I've Petahue in stock! Come and get the dye that brought color back to Forum! Today only. A million?
1 million.
It can't
see?
be
But people are buying it. Have a look at that crowd.
That's a good point.
Why not give it a try, Agnes? It's your chance to kick that plain Jane image for good.
Hey, leave him
Unacceptable.
alone. Good for you, Anya. Stand out for yourself like that. Honestly, Adia and Ringabel are just being like horrible friends right now. Okay, let's do this just because I want to get there at a reasonable time. Yeah, we'll come back to those missing children later. Okay, do we go through here? Apparently, yeah. Mount Fragmenton. Okay. Remedy, nice. A 1000 PG, nice. Oh, 500? I'm just trying to find like every alternate path, basically. Oh, you look friendly. Okay, never mind then. keeps leaving all this stuff lying around? Ether? I mean, this is, like, good stuff, honestly. But still. Oh wait, there's an empty chest over there. We gotta go get it. A Nodachi. Ooh. That could be for a deer. No, it's legitimately worse than the scimitar she has. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't hopefully get through this mountain. Oh, save guy. Alright, save. Thank you. What's down here?
We're nearly through.
Good. That was a harder hike than I thought.
Wait! What is that?
Sigh. Why do the big ones always show up at the very end? Well, better get ready.
Oh, boss fight. Right? Oh, that's an ugly one. A land turtle. Okay. Just examine it. And we'll burn it. Actually, I want to see if I can't poison it. Organize this attack. 129. Yeah, figured. 15,000. Weak to water. Okay. Alright, let's try this, see how much this does. So, I'm just default because I feel like he's gonna attack. Yeah. 352, that's actually pretty good. How much did I just do? Did I just do like 1,000? $327. Yeah, I did like 100. Oh my god! Well, that just happened. Okay. Well, good thing I set up these. So yeah, learned some new magic in between episodes, and oh, damn. Okay, well, heal everybody, because they all need it. Reflective angle. I don't know what that did. Does that... I feel like that's gonna reflect, like, physical attacks. Because it didn't reflect the, water. Nope, it... Okay, it reflects magic. I should have known that because of fucking, like, when a deer attacked, like, her attack was just fine. Wait, is that... Yeah, reflect's still up. Okay. Oh, it says reflected. Damn. Oh, wait. Okay. Yep. That was stupid of me. I literally was just like, don't know how long that was. Okay, the reflect's done. Alright. $500. Nice. Alright, just attack. And, you know what, default. Even think about kinda worthless right now. 225. Not great. Oh yeah, that's right. Anya's, when I leveled up her job, yeah, she gained the Angelic Ward ability, which apparently has a 50% chance to reduce the damage she takes by like half. Okay, that thing's gone. Just blizzard it. Oh, no. No. Come on. Fuck. Of course. The one time I'm like, okay, let's just end it. And just... that shit happened. Okay, now heal her. And then I'll try that, because Tiz is knocked out, so let's see how much this does. Okay, that barely did anything. Wait, Waze Tiz. And just black magic. Okay, just attack. Hey, look at that, it didn't decide to post the reflect thing immediately when... okay. Yeah, also we'll let you default. Oh yeah? Okay. Water, just end it. Ah, there was a deal again. And kids. raise kids. Raise a deer. And default ring bells so that way these guys can hopefully get revived. There we go. Okay, now just heal. And destroy this turtle, please. There we go. Damn, that's a lot of EXP. Okay, well, you guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll head back to Lara Woods or whatever and speak with the Pretty Sage. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like on this video. Comment down below on anything, I guess. Don't forget to go check out my other series on my channel. Hopefully I'll have a new one up sometime next week, but I don't know, we'll see how all that turns out. It's not looking likely, but I live in hope. Also, you guys, please go check out my brother Zio's Twitch channel. Link gonna be on screen. And also, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind subscribing, please? Just hit that subscribe button, please. I'd appreciate it. Until then, you guys, I will see you on the next episode where Agnes is apparently gonna enter a beauty contest. Which...